Also, he dropped a note. What could this be? The reporter is following you, get rid of him. Yep, that's what that says, alright.
Hey! Give that back. That's none of your business.
Well, that didn't seem suspicious at all.
Alright, let's go over this plan. Ed?
To find and open Dr. Morales' vault, we need 3 things. 1. The vault is most likely hidden somewhere inside Juno Laboratories. My guess is it's in one of the many underground tunnels. So, we'll need a blueprint of the lab.
Blueprints of all major buildings are on file in the city archives, which is in the police administration building.
So our objective for this open part of the game that's actually kind of complicated.
2.
I don't know what
Even
you're
with the
doing.
blueprints, we're going to need some kind of information on the vault to help us figure out exactly where in the lab it might be.
Jimmy Olsen?
It's simple, Detective. We follow the money. Somebody had to build this vault, and it probably didn't come cheap. I have a contact at the National Credit Service. He can get anyone's financial transaction history. If we can find the guy who sold Morales the vault, maybe they can help us find it.
Temp vaults.
And 3, we need to figure out how to open the vault.
I already made the
Anna, that
Borderlands
part's
joke,
up
if
to
that's
you.
what you're going
My
for.
uncle's last
Or
words
Fallout,
were,
that too.
"Your uncle holds the key." Besides Javi, I only had one other uncle. He's buried near my parents in All Saints Cemetery. There may be a clue about this key there, but... Ed, I'd like you to come with me.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Alright, we'll split up. Remember, no talking to police, and no posting stories on your blog.
It's not a blog.
Good luck, everyone, and thank you.
And yeah, here we go. And this is the most complex part of the game, where we can actually control all of these people. We get a bunch of points for sitting through that cutscene, I guess. And we have a bunch of different objectives. And there's a lot of places where we can go, actually, assuming we have, control of Ed.
What can I do for you?
Let's take Anna with us.
Would you follow me, please?
Okay.
Since she asked us to go to the cemetery with her, to visit her uncle's grave. Actually, hang on. We have to talk to her
Excuse me,
Hi.
and do that. Oh, Angelo's grave.
and I don't want to pressure you because I know this is hard, but are you ready to go over to the cemetery?
Let's go.
Yes, of course. I'm ready.
Actually, I think Angelo's... Oh, wait. Who was that? I actually don't remember.
I haven't been here in a long time. These
Yes-
are my parents.
Yes, it was her
I
other
didn't
uncle.
know they were here too.
My mother died when I was a young girl. After that, everything was different. My father started drinking. I was so scared of him. I try not to think about those days. A year after my mother's death, he fell down our basement stairs and broke his neck.
Anna,
So it'll
I
happen.
hoped that I could live with Uncle Javi. I was very close to him, but he disappeared from my life after my father died. I was raised by my grandparents. My father and Uncle Javi had one other brother, Angelo.
Yeah, Angelo, the guy we know nothing about, but apparently he's the uncle who holds the key.
Here he is. He died before I was born. I don't even know much about him.
was his middle name Key?
No, it was Rey. The stone is worn.
Could that be the clue? Your uncle holds the key?
Could that be a red herring? I wonder.
Well, it's all we've got. We'll have to figure it out by the time we get to the vault.
Ed, thank you for coming here with me.
You're welcome.
Smooth.
We should go.
So yeah, that was another emotional scene telling us about Anna's backstory. So that's done with now.
Thanks for trusting me enough to take me. It means a lot.
It felt good to finally talk about my family with someone.
So that's one thing to cross off the list. So what are our other
So Ray,
objectives?
just what were you doing at the hospital yesterday?
Apparently conversations can get
Oh,
triggered if you just wait around
Ray,
here.
we all have to trust each other here.
I actually didn't know that.
I was up on the research projects floor. Something really anomalous is going on up there.
Anomalous.
It's a word.
So, can they get triggered while we're walking around here? Yep, the third uncle is a villain, even though he's dead, and he's somehow alive. And you know, we haven't seen him. Maybe the third uncle is that guy that we saw, apparently shooting people at the post office. No, that's not it, but... but let's see. Well, we have a bunch of other stuff that we need to do. We need to find the vault, and to do that we need to find the police blueprints for the city, apparently. To check what's below the laboratory. And I believe those are kept here at the police administration, so we need Bennett's help to get at them.
Hey, Officer Oink.
Seriously? You're still hanging on to that nickname? I ain't a rookie no more, Detective.
Still feels like yesterday, though.
Yeah. So what brings you to Admin HQ?
Working this Juno lab case. Might need the interrogation room.
Sure thing. The room's yours. Just remember, we have a couple more rules than you got down at the precinct.
I know.
Oh goodness, is that going to be a video? I actually don't remember exactly how this is supposed to go, so let me peruse this for a little bit. Officer douche, well... Actually, there's something that we can do. I think we can do at any time pretty much before a certain point. That we can do now. If you look at Morales' journal, you might remember that it's in code, so of course we get the option to start decoding that. I think the first thing that we need to... I think this opens with... Dear Anna? Ending, tending, I don't know. I think that's the opening. Learn. So yeah, this is the next thing we need to do, I'm pretty sure. January 13? I guess that would make sense. So, time to bring this music back, I think. Oh god, that's kind of loud compared to the game music, though. As I take care of this. Are real. What are real? During? Are we doing this right? Ending. I'm sending you this journal. Okay, apparently I am doing this right. For safekeeping, that's what this says. And to help you make the decision that I made to ask of you, a decision that I myself was unable to make. You must learn what resonance is and more importantly what it could be. I will contact you with instructions. I'm sorry, Javi, as we know his name is. Calculations, blah blah blah. My new assistant Ed has been checking them. These particles were just a ghost of an image I believe on a screen during one particle collision months ago. I called it a sensor bug, but these numbers don't lie. I'm going to try to repeat the experiment. The new larger super collider as soon as it comes online next week. I will be remembered for this. 3 successful glimpses of my new particle. The substructure of the electron. Well, I kind of already heard about this from Ed. Particles are only visible for a fraction of a microsecond before they snap back together, pulverizing each other. No time for sleep now. Goodness. There are so many simulations to run. I'm operating on the theory that the sub-electron conjoined twins are occupying the same space but not the same time. They vibrate through space-time in perfectly opposing yet perfectly complementary patterns. Last night I dreamed of Fana, that's weird. I found a simulator unlocked. Should adopt a stronger encryption scheme for my notes. Hang on. Apparently the question mark comes auto-deciphered since it's just a question mark. Secure repository for my research and data. Resonance. Frequency. This binds them together, but why do they bind to each other and not to any other? Every set is unique. Resonance literally holds the fabric of existence together. That was the third phone call that has interrupted me. No one on the other end, just clicking. Had Ed verify my equations, the sect particles. It's alright. The attraction is inversely proportional to the particle's proximity. Yes, we already heard about all this. A blue van with no markings. So yeah, apparently this guy's getting followed by someone. Someone's watching him. Pi Day. So he trapped 20 pairs of sect particles. Haven't slept in a week. Or 19. Apparently one pair of them was stolen. I wonder who could have done that. No one knows about it though, not even Ed. It was broken, apparently someone's breaking into the guy's apartment. Someone was ransacking my lab, but it was just all sold to janitor. But he shouldn't be in there. Apparently he's decided to sleep in the simulator. Reliable potential for destruction, well. I can't do this anymore. I had someone else's footsteps behind me, they gave chase, he locked himself in the bathroom. And apparently he had her fingerprint encoded into the system. So that was an interesting read. That's a message. So now that we've deciphered the journal, we get all of those points. That's great. So yeah, because of this we're kind of at the midpoint of the game now, so let me see if I can get a few tasks done before I have to... Before I end the game for the night, since I'm pretty sure this will only take 2 streams to get through the whole thing. Well yeah, there's 2 things that we can do, 2 goals that we have. Actually there's one primary goal, and that's to get the blueprints, but we kind of have to do a whole bunch of stuff in order to get them. So let's take the journalist and go to the National Credit Systems, because apparently he has a contact there. The Red Curtain.
You in there, Ozzy?
Behold, the great and powerful Oz.
Sure enough.
Oh, God damn it. Come on. There we go. Behold! Oh, I already said that.
Gotta pop that pill.
Tin Man!
Hey, Ozzy!
I was wondering when you'd come and see me.
Long time no see.
Long time no see, Ozzy.
No kidding. I haven't seen you since that thing we did regarding that person.
Yeah, that was something, wasn't it?
I thought you had forgotten about your old pal, the wizard.
I never forget my friends.
New office.
So, you got some new digs, huh?
Yeah, when the government reorganized our agency, I didn't know where I'd wind up. But here I am. New building, new cubicle, new cavalcade of red tape and bureaucracy. Same old grind.
Are you still managing financial record databases?
The largest in the world.
Excellent. Still connected then.
Where are you going with this, Ray?
So we kinda need something. We need to get somewhat financial information, namely Morales.
Are we okay to talk here?
Just keep your voice down.
I need another one of your little favors. I need the financial records of a man who recently died. Dr. Javier Morales.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
It's never been a problem before.
It's this new government agency. It's a horse of a different color, man. I need 2 things to get anyone's records. First, I need his FTTN.
What's that?
That's new too. Financial Transaction Tracking Number. Everyone in the country has one. Even foreigners entering the country or doing any business within the states get one.
Is it like a social security number?
Yeah, kind of. It helps the government track the flow of dollars around the globe. The trouble is, no one knows your FTTN except certain agencies with access.
Meaning you.
Nope, not even I can look up someone's FTTN.
So how do I find it?
I don't know, man. But if you get it, I can pull his records for you, no problem.
What was the second thing?
What?
You said you needed 2 things.
Oh, yeah, and $10,000.
$10,000?
Shh! Yes, I sold my car for $10,000.
Dude, sorry. That's a pretty steep price hike since the last time.
Well, last time the agency didn't have the oppressive oversight and security that it has now. I'm telling you, this new reorganization is really busting my buttons.
But you can get around all the security?
I can, but I need to be adequately compensated for the risk I'm taking on.
No discounts for a friend of the wizard? If ever a whiz there was.
Because I seriously need that money. God damn it! Okay, Ozzy needs his quiet time now.
Alright. So we need to produce $10,000 from nowhere. Also, he dropped an empty pill bottle. I'm sure we couldn't use this for anything. No sir, that's how we're picking up. So let's see. Well, we sent Hannah to the hospital because apparently she actually works there. So let's see. Well, maybe she could help us out with that. If we give her the empty pill bottle.
Hannah,
Hi.
here you go.
Sure.
Sure, just like that. So let me see. We need to find that guy's FTTN, which we've seen in one other place, actually. You know, early in the game. And we can go back there. Go into the hospital and we go to floor 7, which apparently there's no buttons for floors 3 through 6. We can come back to this place. Also apparently we got a thing on the phone. Antevorte. Apparently a Batras watching us. I don't think, he doesn't think that we like where this leads. Also we got more goals 1, goals 2. That's the old thing. Need to acquire blueprints of Juno Labs and get the financial records. Yes, there we go. So let's see if we can get this person to recognize us.
What can I do for you?
I thought you worked the early morning shift.
I did, but I had the weirdest night last night. First, I got fired because of an email I didn't mean to send.
And yet here you are.
Then I went on a date, and suddenly found myself rehired with a whole lot more job security, and the ability to choose my own hours.
Yep.
Wow, must have been a good date.
Well.
Never mind.
Well, we kind of came here before and poked at this thing, so maybe if we put this in a shorter memory again.
What can I do for you?
Don't you remember me? Maintenance guy from yesterday.
Oh, right. You people all look the same.
What?
Maintenance guys, it's the uniforms. Where's yours?
Oh, I got called in on my day off. Something about the asynchronous memory processor being out of alignment.
Oh.
Yeah, that blackout yesterday really did a number on a lot of systems.
Well, have at it.
Thank you.
And just like that.
Never mind.
So let us have at it. We actually need to get the FTT, and that's right. Can we, What if we try to do this? No? That doesn't work. Oh, we're already logged in? Alright. We can just do this, we don't need to log in again. So what if we search and watch project files? I don't know. Morales. No results found. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I think there's only one way we're gonna be able to do this, and that's with a DNA sample, which we shall procure from the corpse of this woman's uncle. As you know, she does have the ID badge, which allows her to go to the 9th floor, which is the morgue. And sure enough, there's the guy.
Anna. Oh, Anna. You don't want to be up here.
It's all right, Irina.
But
Please?
I was just finishing the post-mortem and death cert.
Did you find anything?
Nothing conclusive. The limbs were removed with precise cuts. Not like the kind of wounds you usually see from an explosion. No laceration or tearing of the flesh at all. Straight through the bone as well. and the wounds were instantly cauterized. If I hadn't seen the photos, I'd guess it was some sort of powerful laser. He would have survived if his movements hadn't opened up the wounds, resulting in massive blood loss. Really exciting stuff. Or, you know, are you hungry? I was just gonna go down to the mess and grab a bite. Actually, why don't I go? You probably need some time alone.
Thank you.
Anna, I'm really sorry.
Well, she gets it. So now that we've been left alone with our uncle, actually, I think we're missing something kind of important here. Well, let's see what we can do while we're here. We can grab the death certificate, which we will need, I believe, for a thing. We need to look at the ultrasonograph. We can look inside certain objects with this ultrasonograph. And of course we can look at our dead uncle.
So, Uncle Javi, it's hard to know what to say. In some ways, I was closer to you than I was to my own father. But then Mother died, Father died, and you, well, you left me too. You came back into my life just in time to abandon me again, leaving me with this quest. Well, I won't abandon you, Javi. Your assistant, Ed, he's a good man. We will find your vault together. Don't worry. Thanks for the coin, but I'll make my own luck from now on.
And she leaves the coin. Well, to watch this thing, apparently there's something here. Apparently it's not a separate thing, though. Can
Goodbye,
we?
Uncle Javi.
No, we can't do anything else with the body, but there's actually something else we're lacking that we should have before we go back to the body. Because in order to get a DNA sample from the body, we need to
Hey, Anna,
Hi.
here you go.
Sure.
get some cotton swabs, which Ray had, and now Anna has them. It looked like there was like a shadow or something that was connected, like it was a separate thing, but I guess not. Like a black thing. But, you know, in closer inspection apparently that's also on the other thing, so I don't know what that could be. So let's see, let's get a DNA sample from the corpse. Not sure where we swapped that, but now we have it. So goodbye again. Alright. So let's give
Ray?
Ray this.
What's up?
Here, take this.
All right.
And now let's try this one more time. Let's search by sample and get the swab in there. Apparently he's FTTN, yes, there we go. There we have it. Just jot it down, and that's half of that over with. And now we just need to find a way to bribe Ozzy to get what we need from him. And that's obviously connected to this thing, the empty pill bottle for Confosil. So let's go down to the ICU. There's a nurse here, apparently she's worked here for years, but we can't actually talk to her. And we prefer to be low-key in case we're open to doing work. There's an anxious man sitting down there, and here there's this thing, the automated pharmacy. I can get drugs from this machine. Might see where this is going. But the thing is, we need we need authentication, which means the ID badge. And we need to get the patient ID, which we don't have. But if we look into the sides of the doors here, we can find patient folders, apparently, and what drugs they've been assigned, apparently. Interflexone, Elkazine, Methylosil. Plexitate. And apparently Denise Boy has been has been issued comfort seal. Which is what's on the bottle, but wait a moment. Well, we need to note the number of these patients. 8468E. And try this. Eight, 4, 6, 8. E. So here we actually get a choice. We can either have the machine dispense comfort seal, which pretty much means that we're going to enable the junk habit that guy has, or we can fill it with placebos, which make us feel better about ourselves, apparently. So now we actually have the two things that we need to solve this particular puzzle. So let's get out of here. And we actually need this guy to go as well. And you know, there's actually an achievement for doing it either way, and I actually did the non-placebo thing the first time I played, so that's why I'm doing it this way now.
Follow me.
Sure.
So let's go together and visit the guy again. Be here. Let's do this.
You in there, Ozzy?
Well, we have the FTTN, I mean.
Ozzy, it's me. I've got something for you.
What is it?
And welcome back,
It's
Serum.
that FTTN.
Slip it through the curtain. Come back when you've got the money.
Well, either the money or what she has.
Hey there. What's that you got there?
I'm a friend of Ray's. This is against everything I believe in. But I need Javier Morales' financial records. And I need them now. I propose a trade.
Done.
Now we cannot
Here's
get
his
the
credit
money.
report. If
She on
anyone
the way.
asks, I never saw any of you.
But you have to promise me you'll seek treatment.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, but at least we gave him the placebo. So we get the Hippocrates achievement for that, for not enabling his drug habit. So that takes care of that, then we got the credit report. A large payment to something called Tortoise Security, well. And of course, after looking at that, the actual place is highlighted on the map. And yeah, we'll actually be dealing with that in like 2 different parts of the quest. For this, but I think actually, where's Ed and Bennett? Alright, Ed and Bennett are at the police station. But since we've come this far, you know, it's actually gonna take a bit of, we're about at the halfway point of the game, so I think what I'm gonna do is going to leave it here for the night and finish it tomorrow, so half point, why not? And that was the game. So what we're gonna be doing now is I'm going to be taking a quick break like always. Just now better restart that. And once we have, once I've come back from the break, we're going to be moving over to the live stream channel, which is Thing Stuff. I think I've linked it enough times that maybe someone will link it. I don't know. I could also get it. I actually have Red Bear's live stream page open still, since I forget to close tabs a lot of the time. Also, why do I have 3 browser windows open? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. But yeah, when I get back from my quick break, we will be moving over there, and we will actually be watching some Doctor Who now, since since I didn't use up too much of my time playing the game, unlike previous occasions. So I'm going to stop the stream now and restart it when we're over live stream.